young core after going 3-14 last season.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be brought out by a player who was undrafted back in 2015 out of Old Dominion. Last season, his first as a starter. It's Taylor Heineke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Heineke to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Well, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Heineke's throw taken in by Samuel. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Heineke. On the check down, it's Ingram. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through, and the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Well, they'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all of sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes. A man coming off a washout 2021. It's Travis Etienne. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have it.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be taken down at the 34. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. play action. Now it's Mahomes. Steps away. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Down inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be second down. 3-0 after one on EA. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now second and goal. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it.
Rolling to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Ingram at tailback. He's got it running left. There goes Mark Ingram. He's at the 30. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 21-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Here's Heineke. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Heineke.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. He's at the 40. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them, but boy, what a tough spot they're in.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin from 13 yards out.
And the Commanders have regained the lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
On second down, ETN once more.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
So this, the 90th season of Washington football. Of course, here, the first season and first ever regular season game for the Washington Commanders. That name unveiled in a grand reveal back on February 2nd. The franchise opting to keep the burgundy and gold color scheme, adding the striking W logo on each side of the helmet and the single gold stripe running from front to back.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jags come up empty.
Heineke on 1st down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Heineke's throw here taken in by Ingram.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Heineke. Throw right side complete to Dotson.
And some room to work.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Being chased out left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we get, all right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Giving to the big tight end on fourth. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. A first down throw for Heineke.
Down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Throwing. Heineke.
Touchdown! Evan Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
On first and 10, it's ETN.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are back within a score. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On 1st and 10, Heineke. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Ingram again, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Heineke. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. As we back now at FedEx Field. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Heineke. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game.
Partner, I think this one won a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there. That wasn't enough to get him to completion.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Caught, Kelsey, left side.
And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them to about the 26 here.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another turn for Etienne. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Only 7 players crossed 1,000 yards rushing last season, and one of them was Gibson, who made a big jump forward in his 2nd season. Entering his 3rd campaign, he cemented himself as one of the building blocks for the Commanders.
First down, Heineke.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. They find some. Mark Ingram. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Ingram, 47 yards.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 7. 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Out to his left. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On first down, Mahomes steps away to his left.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. ETN up the middle.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
ETN once more.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They'll run with ETN.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come on.